Did y'all see the Club Shay Shay interview with Monique? Woo. I had to do my review on this and reaction or whatever you want to call it. First of all, welcome back to my channel. This is Real Reviews, Real Reactions by Shar. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, thumbs up, and put the little dingy bell thingy on the screen. So, yeah, I got my turban on, and I'm getting ready to go to work in about 10 minutes. So let me go ahead and get this over with real quick, like. Whew, Monique, that's my homegirl. Well, I'm from DC. She's from Baltimore. So, father, mother, street, that's how we talk. Well, that's how we talk. Girl. Monique, girl. Had to drink some water because Monique took my vocal cords. Yeah, I'm coming on here looking like a old Rita. But anyway, she told so much. What I can respect about Monique is that she does live in truth. And I've, like, the past few years, that doesn't mean I lied a lot, but over the past few years, I have been more intentional about living in truth and having peace. So I understand exactly what she means about living in your truth and living in peace. And sometimes the truth can hurt. It really can. Especially if it's involving other people or you deciding to move to other relationships or you deciding to move to another job or another city or whatever the case may be. Truth hurts. It really does. So I understand and I agree with what she talked about when it comes to living in truth. But girl, you ain't got to be no snitch. You're talking about that girl the girl said, girl, I'm going to tell that man that he's not the dad, and he's the daddy, but when I know he is, and she going to tell it anyway. You got some people who are like that. They going to tell it no matter what. No matter what. So, I get it. She's always been a woman of truth, but she cheated. She did some stuff, and she had some friends, and she had a little fun. Well, I ain't gonna say she cheated. That's allegedly. I'm thinking about another interview that she's done, but she's definitely had her share of men, like she said. She found her Sydney, her daddy. I understand her more now when it comes to her relationship with her husband, because you do have some women out there who are a handful, who are definitely a handful. They are like, you have to take them by a rope and wrap around them waist and pull them back, because they can be a lot to handle. They don't know how to listen. They don't know how to handle meetings. They don't know how to talk. And it's not bashing women, but there are some women who are like that. So I kind of understand her relationship with her husband even more now. Still don't understand why she calls him daddy, but I understand why she calls him that, because she really does respect him. She says that he has raised her. No, yeah. Maybe she should, well, she grown. She 56. She know what she wanted to say, and she said it. She meant it. Because Sydney does come off as being very matter of fact, very straightforward, an honorable man. So she learned how to communicate better with people, how to deal with people, how to deal in truth better. So I get all of that. I get it now. I totally understand why she is the way she is now, because he came along and he rescued her. I get it. She talked about D.L. Hughley. I put a video up on my TikTok if you want to go over there. It's Charlebrity Talk over there on TikTok. His response, he read her. I might put it here. I might put it here, maybe, or put it down in the description box so you can go and look at it. She talked about Tiffany Haddish, how Tiffany had a magazine interview, and then all of a sudden the person talked about Monique, and she's like, girl, I'm glad I ain't got no husband like Monique. And Monique was like, well, you ain't got no husband at all. Neither are you a mother. It's like, come on, y'all are just... She kind of dabbled a little bit with Steve Harvey. I wanted her to give more. She talked about, of course, Cat Williams. She kept dropping his name a lot throughout that whole interview. I was like, are you trying to do a grab? Well, anyway, as of today's date, which is 8 at 8:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That bitch, and I call her a bitch, on that Club Shay Shay has got over 3 million views within 24 hours. I think that's more views than Cat Williams' interview. 3.3 million views. I might put a screenshot of it right here so you can see. She also talked about one of my favorite people in the world. I love me some T.S. Madison. She dropped her name several times. And yes, T.S. is a her. I've referred to her as her. I also got her perfume, which I love. 2 bottles. Who else did she talk about? Oh my God. She said all those people that Cat Williams mentioned in his interview, it's the truth. She went into more details about, she didn't go into detail about her and the relationship between her and her son, her oldest son. But she's a grandmother. I do hope that she sees her grandchild a lot. She didn't mention that, but hopefully she does. I would love to see what her twin boys look like. I need to start following her on her social medias because I know she does exercise a lot. I remember seeing her do that. What else did she talk about? Oprah Winfrey, baby. Her and Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry. I don't think they'll ever get it right. You could tell that Monique is very sour. Very, very sour about what happened between Oprah, because she said when she was a little girl out of Baltimore, because that's where I remember seeing Oprah on, I forgot the name of the show, but it was her and this man, his last name was Shear. He was a white man with a Jerry curl. He had like curly afro. And they used to do like this entertainment segment for the Baltimore area and, DC, Maryland. So I remember seeing her like that. People Are Talking. That's what it's called. People Are Talking. So I remember Oprah. I didn't know she was Oprah, but I remember seeing this dark-skinned black lady with a short afro. And she was, cute. And I guess Monique really latched on to her because she was a thick thickie. She was a chocolate, dark-skinned woman. And, she related to her. She was like, I see this lady and I want to be her. And she looked at her as an example, and to really work with this lady and meet her and connect with her, and then come to find out that this lady is totally the opposite of what her dreams were. Sometimes we do look to stars as examples of what we want to be, but we don't know them on a personal level. But when we get to know them on a personal level, it's a whole new ball game. And I think that it was very disappointing to Monique to find out how Oprah really is. I believe Oprah is a trip. I believe that. I like Oprah, but there's always been something there. I don't know what it is. I never really gravitated to her. Yeah, I wanted her to let me see The Color Purple. But a lot of the roles that Monique was cast for, Oprah wound up getting, like being the wife and the butler. It's something else. But like I always say, whenever Oprah puts her hands to something and she produces it, the film credits, it just don't ever work out right for her. And then the Tyler Perry thing, when she said that she met him at the Hoodie Awards, for those of you who don't know about the Hoodie Awards, Steve Harvey used to have this awards show, or this awards program. It was like a whole weekend thing that he would give awards to local neighborhood like barbershops, hair salons, restaurants, and so everybody would come together so you could support and salute your neighborhood businesses, Black neighborhood businesses to be exact. So and so one year Tyler Perry came and he was in his room, and Monique said that she came to his room, and so he had all his people in there. He had his assistants, his stylist, all these people in there. So Monique wanted to talk to him, and she said, "This nigga's like," and everybody left. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, everybody left. Oh, he just was. Really, Tyler? He's another person I'm cool with. I'm like, everybody's like, girl, you need to work with Tyler Perry. You need to be on his place. I'm good. I would love to hear that tape that she's talking about. I don't know if she's ever released it to the public, but I would really, really love to hear that audio tape that he said that he lied on her. I believe he did it. I believe he did it. I believe he did it. I believe it. And they're doing everything that they can to keep their reputation good. She said something that really like resonated with me. She said that, yeah, your bank account is great, but your character is poor. Your character is full of shit. And I believe it. I believe that sometimes the black wealthy become so on the other side, the dark side, that their character suffers. And then they're able to live by their wealth reputation for a long time. Then all of a sudden, they don't give a fuck anymore. They don't care. Excuse my language for those of you who are sensitive. I do cuss. I said that before. Okay, my neighbor's outside. But anyway, that was it. That's all I wanted to say about Monique. I thought the interview was great. She did repeat a lot of stuff that we've already known before. But hold on. But overall, I felt like, look, I'm acting like y'all are with me at work. I work from home. Overall, I feel like it was a great interview. I felt like she did absolutely like what we expect from Monique to do, is be honest and be funny. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I did. I really did. I thought that she did a great job, and she always does. I think that she's going to keep sounding the alarm about how she was treated by Tyler Perry and by Oprah Winfrey until they compensate her. Oh, she talked about how the success of the Parkers did, how it's a $1 billion business because it's in syndication. Her and Countess Vaughn are still waiting on their coins for that. I think that's very sad because they're both brilliant actresses. And I think that's really, really sad that they haven't had the chance to really reap the benefits of all of the hard work that they've done on that show. Oh my gosh, she said so much. She said so much. She looked great. I used to wear my hair like that with the gray in the front. She might make me do that. I'm 53. I love that little gray, that little skunk look. I love it. Two-tone, I love it. What else? She looked great. She looked great. She was funny. She was comfortable. She was locked in. She was unapologetically herself. And Shannon was cool. Shannon just looked like a swole MC Hammer. If y'all remember MC Hammer back in the day. Shannon just looks swole. I'm not too fond of men with all the muscles. My boo, my mouth is watering every time I think about him. But he's thick. He's a big boy. And I like that. I don't have a problem with that. But Shannon, it's too tight for me. Shannon said he got black kids. Although the rumors say he like white women. But I've heard some other rumors too, but I ain't going to speak on that. I want that cognac. I want that drink too. So anyway, I'm just rambling on, going on 12 plus minutes. So that was my reaction to the interview that Monique gave with Shannon Sharpe that dropped on yesterday. And as of today's date, right now, that damn video is at 3.3 million views. I think it's amazing. And hopefully DL will come sit on that couch. Hopefully Tyler Perry will one day come and sit on that couch. And hopefully Oprah will sit her ass on that couch and give the truth. Or give the lady the money. Give her what she's worth. She's a mother. She's a wife. And I have all respect for her. I do. I respect Monique. I don't think that she's talking about anything that we didn't already know about. But at the same time, she added some new stuff. But her story has never changed this whole time. It has never, ever changed. So, okay. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe this video, and put the bell on so you could be alerted when I review and react to whatever shenanigans is going to happen. It's just the beginning of the year. Can y'all imagine what else is going to happen throughout the year? We shall see. Okay, let me get to work. Bye, y'all.